Now let's join visionaries at the Women in DeFi Summit 2026. From fintech to blockchain, these women are doing great for the future of decentralized finance.
Just posting about Web3 and I was just so consistent. I decided to learn more about Web3. So ever since then, I haven't looked back.
My name is Bio Francis and I'm a Web3 communications and growth strategist. And one of the things that drew me into the Web3 space initially was actually meme coin trading. I started the Web3 space trading memes because I was thinking it's something that you can just put in little money and then you get like fast money and multiply your income. And at the end of the day, I discovered it wasn't so pleasant because I lost money at the end of the day. And I think one of the things that made me to try to learn more about it was because I was really curious about how the whole space works, because I felt that if I'm losing money on this, that means someone is getting money. So how do I understand how the ecosystem works?
My name is Muturayo Karim, popularly known as the Global Mutum. I am a Web3 community manager. I'm also a career coach, and I do partnerships management, project management, and also Web3 marketing.
Joining Women in DeFi community has influenced me and also played a huge role in my growth, both physically and also professionally. It gave me a safe space to learn, to ask questions, and also to connect with other Web3 ladies in the space. And also, I had the opportunity to work in Women in DeFi team as a community moderator in 2023. And with even little experience. And through that, I was able to gain so many experience and learn so many things. Women in DeFi Summit.
Today is the Women in DeFi Summit, our flagship conference, where we gather ladies, women, girls that are looking to build, or those are just like curious about the blockchain technology, or those that know about Web3, right? To come together, to learn, to connect, to interact with one another. So, I mean, the organization is something that's been in existence for a very long time. I think this is our 4th year now. And so last year, we decided that we want to have a flagship conference at least once every year where we can bring together all of our community members from across different parts of the world. And yeah, that's what we're celebrating today, the 2nd edition. Women in DeFi is a Pan-African non-profit organization that empowers African girls and women with skills as well as access and tools to build a career in the blockchain and Web3 space. Because if you actually check statistics right now, you find out that like, if we bring it down to Web3, we now have high participation of women in the Web3 space. But where we have a problem is that when you check the workforce, when we look into people that are actively building, people that are leading companies, people that are startup founders or building and products, that's where we have like 3%. We have a staggering 3% representation of women across those places. Even when you check for venture capitals or you check people that are funders, right, we have very, very minimal representation over there. But now when you talk about like people who know about blockchain, people who interact with the blockchain, we have a lot of women there. Yeah. So that's what I would say, like when it comes to like leadership, when it comes to like leading the room, when it comes to being in the right seat, we do not have enough representation there, and that is where the problem lies.
Dr. Tomu, for people that do not know, what is Web3 or what is DeFi?
Okay, so we all know what the technology space is already, right? So Web3 is literally just tech, but now utilizing blockchain technology, right? So it's basically the same thing where you have your Google, you have your Microsoft and everything. It's pretty much the same thing, but the only difference now is you are interacting with all of these websites while leveraging on blockchain technology, which is actually a decentralized digital ledger that gives everyone the opportunity to interact with the internet without needing a third party or an intermediary.
So why are you here today?
I love women's spaces to start with, and women's spaces in tech and crypto. It has been something I've pursued, looking for such communities online and having to network with those kind of women here physically, and women that I've always read about and seen their Twitter pages. It feels good to connect with them today and actually see them and hear what they have to tell us.
So at the end of the day, what do you think this event will do to you?
I think I will gain broader perspectives, especially from women that are not just hoping to be in the field, but women that are actually already in the field, especially in relation to Africa, the Africa virtual asset space, and what it means for women that want to thrive in such space. So I'm looking to hear from them, women that have actually already built a space for themselves in here.
I'm majorly in the Web2 space, trying to like transition into Web3, and DeFi is something that's it's like a new tech, right? That we're trying to like get into. So me as a person, I like solving problems, and I'm also into finance. So it's just like mixing both of them together, and Web3 is definitely the right place for me to be in.
I'm not the kind of person that just love putting my head in one basket. So I've done a course in cybersecurity before. And when I saw this, I was like, why not? And tech. My twin brother is also into the information technology space. So I thought that this would actually help me. And since I'm actually trying to take another course in data analytics, which is going to help me in my career currently. So that's why I'm here today.
So at the end of the day, what do you feel? Do you think women are really into tech, or they need more encouragement?
Actually, I think if I should weigh it, I would say like at now we have like 60% of women into tech, and I feel like if there are more sensitization or something like this, women will actually show up because women are actually ruling and they are taking over the tech space actually.
Because I want to learn more about Web3. I just got onboarded. So, and luckily for me, I heard about this event and I'm in Lagos. So I decided that it would be a better opportunity for me to at least get clarity on a lot of things I want to know more about in the Web3 space. And normally before, women are not always into tech, but now seeing like a large number of women now want to come into tech, people like me, I'm happy because making money is not for only men. So when I see women that want to strive to do more, I like it. So they should be encouraged more to join the space.
Well, first off, I love the idea of bringing innovating women into the tech space because we all grew up with the misconceptions that women are not supposed to do certain things. And once I just saw women in DeFi, I was like, okay. Then I saw that there's a summit, and I'm like, I have to be here because this is just what I want. This is where I want to be, basically.
So what do you think being here today will do to you?
First, it's going to expand my knowledge about DeFi and about opportunities too. There are lots of sponsors here. I can learn one or two from them. And from our amazing speakers, I can also get one or two from them too. It's just to broaden my knowledge about DeFi, women, and the technical space, most especially.
Okay, I'm always a tech lover, so I plan to do both tech and healthcare together.
How do you want to do that?
I'll find a way. I don't know yet. I've not figured it out, but I'll find a way to do both. Yeah.
Well, the passion for tech is just
Yes, it's just there.
It would expand my knowledge on ideas, thinking, and new information about Web3, technology, personal branding. I'm really interested in that and the new wave going forward. So.
What do you intend to do with tech?
What do I intend to do with tech? I think in systems, and I like to connect things from ideation to, I like to build ideation to launch. What I intend to do with tech is to find spaces in retail, different industries in which we can enable that. For example, I have my brand here, even the beauty space. So we now have NFC chips embedded in nails, for example, where you can just share, instead of sharing out business cards, you can literally just tap your nails to someone's phone and your business share your portfolio. So enhancing experiences in each sector is what I love to do. Okay, so this is Niva. The brand is called Niva, and it's a personal nail brand. So in the beauty space, women like to get their nails done, and at the same time, women are trying to come out and be more expressive and take authority in this space. This helps them because it helps with visibility. It helps with personal branding. So whenever you're in a space where you need to share, all you need to do is tap your nail to the person's phone after introduction, and it opens up your work, it opens up your portfolio, what you do, no app. Yes.
Is this something, is it on already?
This is the first in Nigeria. So
It's your own.
yes, it's my innovation.
The Niva brands.
Yes, the Niva brand.
Okay. So do I need to change every day? Change the nails?
You don't need to change nail every day. So the nails are actually reusable and they can stay to 3 to 4 weeks.
Okay.
Yes.
So that means I need to have an application on the phone.
No, you don't need an application on the phone. All you need to do is tap it to the back of your phone and then it opens up.
I'm here today as a keynote speaker to speak to women in Web3, women involved in decentralized finance, to just charge them and encourage them that women can move from participation to power in this industry.
Tell me about your topic. What did you discuss?
Like I said earlier, I spoke about women in leadership, participation to power. And what I made sure to do is to first of all lay the foundation as to where we are in the development space, where we are in decentralized finance, so that the women even see the problem. And with that, understand and identify the opportunities that are in that space. With that, I was able to help them know that we've moved beyond the conversations on giving women access. That's still very important, but some of the women here already have access. They need to move to the next stage, which is owning that space and understanding that they can do a lot more. I also shed light on the fact that community has really helped us in this space. You know, back in the days, our mothers, they practicalized and they were part of doing a job and whatnot. So they already laid the foundation, and now is the time to even take that further, helping them understand the opportunities that are available for them. They just need to latch onto it and believe that every woman needs them, and they themselves have the capacity and power to go beyond in this industry.
What do you think a summit like this would do to the psychic of women, really, and women that are interested in technology?
I think that first it will steer in them that this is possible. If you're having a summit at this capacity, you're already showing that this is happening and it's going on, right? So for other women who want to get into this space, they can now access a community. They now know of one that exists and they can be a part of it. They would also learn how people who have gone before them have been able to do these things. And so I think that it is a very key effect that would give a ripple effect in their lives, in their career, and in fact, in the nation as a whole, provided that women take charge and own these things.
Women in DeFi is an organization that's on a mission to build 2 million women in the DeFi and blockchain space. Now, this summit is an annual summit that brings together women from different parts of the industry to teach them to, just converse about the different things that are happening, the ways to move forward, the ways to collaborate, the ways to build. Especially this year, we're more focused on pushing women to build more things in the space, build more product, lean into building infrastructure, not just earning, from the space, but building and getting other people involved and, creating jobs, creating opportunities for other people like themselves.
So what do you think this will do to women generally and tech?
I think that first of all, what it'll do to women is once you give, again, I'm very women-centric, so I believe that once you give a woman a platform, you've empowered, double of the number that you were expecting. If you were expecting 10 million, expect to be impacting 20 million, So if you're seeing 500 to 1,000 women today, imagine that that's a ripple effect for what? 5,000 to 10,000 people in the coming months. So you know that the tech industry in Nigeria is in very good hands when you look at these women.